Quite the windy day today. It does look like summer is coming to an end, unfortunately, but it was a beautiful day nevertheless. The wind made it pleasant, and I took the shirt off later on because there were less mosquitoes annoying me at this time. And I started off with some ring pull-ups that went into some push-ups here. I was trying to stay again in the 10 rep range, and then maybe going a bit higher, possibly on the leg raises, getting some work for the hip flexor and the core, while still maintaining a a hanging position that is beneficial to the shoulder, which I must say have been feeling pretty good over this last week or so. The push-ups are not giving me really any discomfort whatsoever. I was banging these up to 21 repetitions because when I'm doing these after a slightly longer set where I'm doing high repetitions pull-ups, superset with some leg raises, I feel like the demand on the cardiovascular system maybe, or just generally speaking in terms of fatigue, compared to what I'm usually doing with tuck rows starting from a dead stop where my back is resting on the ground. The demand is different, and therefore I cannot really do as many repetitions, but I'm still staying in the realm of 20 to 25. I was making a point of going up to 21 in this first set, and then I did 20 in the second one coming up. And then I was switching the leg work for something slightly different. I'm feeling like I'm quite sore in my adductors when I'm doing these walking lunges, and yes, they're just a body weight exercise, but they're done for higher repetitions. And I've been also playing sports over the last week. I was doing some volleyball, I was doing some football, and it was a conscious choice to try and keep the leg volume as low as possible. But nevertheless, these walking lunges are still providing quite a good stimulus, and I thought that it was good to get a bit of a change. In here, I was doing some body weight squats for high repetitions and superset those straight away with, again, high reps on good mornings. And I was also doing some tuck from handstand position. This is the first set that I did, which was all right. So I took a bit of a longer rest, and I did try a few handstands, but they weren't coming up. And eventually I was able to get into a decent one, because I'm looking at here, it was nice. There was nice composure into the handstand. The vertical is good. And then I'm lowering down for the first rep, and it comes up nicely. I don't shoot my leg backwards, so I go for another one, and again I'm able to maintain position and go back into a good vertical. So I'm going for a third one, and here it comes. And at that point, I was definitely spent. I can see that my shins were falling down in a position that is not really conducive to a nice tuck that then goes back into a good vertical. So I was a bit of a half rep, but I was able to do 3 reps in a row, which was a bit of a goal that I set myself in the short term as it concerns the tuck from a handstand position. So I'm not saying that I have unlocked this and I would be able to do it on a whim whenever I'd like, but I believe that doing it once is giving me some confidence that I am doing some work that is translating into results. So I'm really happy about that. And then I was doing another superset with the pull-ups into push-ups, staying again into the same repetition ranges. And but in my head, what I was hoping to get done into this session was already done. So it was just the icing on the cake to be able to do some extra volume for a couple of movements that pair very nicely together, and then wrap it up and go home happy. Ciao.